In this video, we're going to create and set up the drawing for the axle peg. To get started, we're going to add a new sheet to our drawing set. I will create a base view. From here, I'm going to look at creating a proper view for our axle peg. In order to do so, I am going to bump the scale up. The axle peg's a little smaller than some of the other parts, so maybe we try a 4:1 scale. And I'm going to go ahead and click to place and say OK. Finding the first axle peg that shows up, right clicking and suppressing all that's selected. So here's our axle peg drawing, so I'm going to double click on the view. The other thing we can take a look at is what kind of orientation would be the best for our part. So in this scenario, if you cannot get the proper orientation, so as you look, as I'm clicking through the different views, it's going to be a little difficult to try to get that. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the right side view, which is going to show the top part of our axle peg, and I'll say close. Let me turn on the tangent edges here. Actually, we don't want the top or the right side. Let's do the left. There we go. So I want to see that hex shape that's showing up. So this would be the left side in this scenario. With the assembly, some of the directions are a little different. And I'm going to go ahead and choose projected view, selecting that top view, and I'm going to place this view right here. And let's go ahead and let's place, I'm going to go ahead and say OK. And from the front view now, we can select to project an isometric view. So I just selecting projected view, selecting that and going from there. As far as this drawing goes, we will provide a detail view. So for the top part, and I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to go ahead and just to blow up the detailing on the hex portion of it. So I'm going to set this circle right here in the center, and we're going to place the detail view right here. As far as any of the notes that you see, we will end up utilizing the note tool. So for example, for the threading, you can always select one of the outside edges, and then from here it's a matter of just typing in what details that you had for the note, and placing that in. Same thing as far as the chamfer note at the bottom, and then also for the hex head as well, providing any of the center marks needed as well for the part is going to be important. For the views, you will want to double click and set in the hidden lines, so that way we can kind of see the depth of that hex head being shown, and there you'll end up seeing that. So this sets up the axle peg drawing. Pretty simple drawing since you've done some of the others. The isometric view we will set as a shaded view to be able to show that detailing for this part. But the rest is up to you as far as dimensioning and having the proper notation being provided to fully detail and document this part. Check the next drawing for the cow catcher and seeing what kind of details we need to provide for it.